Our story begins probably about 26 years ago when we had 4 little kids. We had started our first couple of kids in a public school, and I happened to see an article in the Joliet Herald News one day about a group of people interested in starting a Christian school, and it just really caught my attention because I knew this is what we wanted. So everything about it seemed like a good match for our family. So we were definitely interested, signed our kids up, didn't realize really for years later that we were the first family.
Looking for educational options for our children, there were no good quality Christian schools in our area. I think it was on Valentine's Day. We were out on a date. And
in 1992.
In 1992. I don't know what happened, but I suggested maybe we should start a Christian school.
Started out very much with a family feeling. From 1992 to 93 was when we kind of started up the school. By the time we started, there was 57 students enrolled in September of 1993. And we were just like a family. For many years, it was like a family.
It's been the Lord, and faithful and obedient Christians have worked together. It's not always been easy. There's been some challenges, some struggles, but this is God's work here.
I'm the administrator here at Trinity Christian School. It's my 22nd year as part of the school, 17 years as a teacher, and the last 5 as the administrator. It's hard to believe 22 years, it's like half of my life that I've been here now already. We got to talking, and I knew we had some positions coming open at the school. For the longest time, she just would not commit to me.
Wrong.
And
7 years later, John asked me to marry him.
Yeah, God had a work in me, but eventually He brought us together, and it's been 12 years now and 5 children later. We're here continuing to serve at Trinity and love the ministry and love being part of the family at Trinity Christian School.
I have been at Trinity for 2 years. I teach 5th grade here. I went to a Christian school growing up and loved it, but I didn't foresee myself teaching in one, but the Lord had other plans. So when I sat in the interview, I felt there was something different about Trinity Christian. I walked in super nervous to that interview and walked out with tears in my eyes, thinking that the Lord could be leading me here.
I have been at Trinity Christian School for 13 years, was quite amazed and felt very blessed to be a part of this facility. I think the reason that Trinity Christian School is still here, I think it's the families that make Trinity Christian School what it is today.
I had a student who came in as a new student. He struggled more to adjust to the environment here and struggled to make friends. But I was on my knees praying for him every single day. The student just had my heart. I believe that in this child's life, the Lord did a complete miracle. He just started to progress after that and started to create relationships with the kids here. He started to feel Jesus' love and understand what it meant to have Jesus in his heart. I truly believe that it was Jesus who changed that child's life.
I faced some very difficult challenges while teaching here. The 13 years I've been here have been very challenging for my family. In the 13 years I've been here, I've lost every member of my immediate family except for my husband and my 2 sons and my brother. In the midst of all of that, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Just 1 year ago, lost my mom. I could have chosen to be angry at God through all of these experiences that I've gone through. But because of Trinity and because of the staff and the teachers and the friends that I've made here and the families and the children, that's what's brought me through. I can honestly say that had it not been for Trinity, I don't know if I could have made it. But honestly, the thing that got me up every single morning was the kids in my classroom, because they begged me to be here and they wanted me to be here. Those little faces peeking around the corner of the door on mornings when they didn't know if I was there or not, and then saying to each other in the hallway, "She's here," and then hearing them say, "Yes, she's here," and coming in the classroom and hugging me. Those were the things that inspired me.
It's no doubt in our minds that our kids love coming here and love their teachers. Every day we have smiles or we have giggles about classroom stories, and when we hear them pray at nighttime around the dinner table, we can hear their teachers reflected in those prayers. And we know that our kids are listening to their teachers pray in class, and then when our children share those words with us, we know that their teachers are touching their hearts in such a big way.
Trinity Christian provides that awesome foundation, not just academically, but spiritually. And we want our kids to be able to have that foundation moving forward. And hopefully they take that and share that with their families someday and want to build that same foundation.
Our kids absolutely loved Joliet Christian School, then Trinity Christian School. Absolutely loved it. Had a wonderful experience here. The Word of God was firmly planted in their hearts. Just the friends that they made and that we made, family friends, lifelong friends for all of our kids, it became an extension of our family.
I am very surprised to see how God has been so faithful in bringing about a large, beautiful school. Many families are participating. Surprised to see that Mr. V coming on as a teacher in 1995, and now he is leading our school as administrator. So many things that are surprising, and God's goodness is very evident.
And 25 years of Trinity Christian School is crazy to think about. Started teaching in such a in a basement of a school where we had 5 teachers and a principal and maybe 50 students, and just the amount of lives that have been affected in this community. That is truly God's faithfulness. And we've had our ups and downs, but God's always been truly faithful to the mission and the ministry of Trinity Christian School. So I'm honored to be a part of that and honored to share in the blessings that this school has put on so many different people.